Good morning, it's 9:24 a.m. and I'm at Warszawa, the northernmost station in Warsaw. I did the exact same challenge a week ago, but this time I'm starting at Warszawa. No reason why, I just thought it would be pretty cool. Also, I planned this journey out, but a week ago I didn't plan it. And don't worry, this route doesn't take the airport train, so I won't have to wait an hour at a station. If everything goes out right, it should be 1 hour faster, so instead of 8 hours, it's 7 hours. The airport train, which doesn't stop at Warszawa because it's an express train. Okay, what just happened? So when I left the train at Warszawa, I quickly transferred onto an S4 SKM train, the exact same train, but in the opposite direction, so it was going north in direction of Warszawa. I barely made it onto the train, but I did make it, and then when I left at Warszawa, I transferred onto an S3 SKM train to the airport. And then I transferred onto an S2 SKM train to Sulejówek Miłosna, and I will leave at Warszawa Rembertów to go to Warszawa Mokrybuk. I think the train's departing in like 6 minutes or something. I've heard in Warsaw city center, Warszawa Śródmieście, doors open on both sides, which is pretty cool. We are departing Warszawa Wschodnia. We're gonna go one more stop to Warszawa Rembertów and then take the bus to Warszawa Mokrybuk, one of the hardest stations, and I can't go there by train because the next train is at 5 p.m. and I'm not waiting that long. Okay, update. It is 11:42 a.m. I started at 9:38 a.m. The bus will arrive in 10 minutes. I'm at Warszawa Mokrybuk. Here's the platform towards Wołomin, and here's the platform towards Warszawa. As I mentioned in the previous episode, not many trains stop here because this train line is used mostly by intercity trains. For example, from Białystok to Warszawa Wschodnia, Warsaw East. Trains stop here every hour, 2 hours, 8 hours, depending on what time of day. We're back at Warszawa Rembertów. It's 12:23 p.m., which means my train is arriving in 4 minutes. We are at Warszawa Wola Grzybowska. I decided to sit at the front of the train, so I'm gonna have to walk 200 or something meters to the level crossing. The train to Warszawa Wschodnia is arriving in like 10 minutes or something. The station looks completely different at daytime, because when I was recording here in the last episode, it was pitch black. But over here, it's bright orange. Paris is gonna close. Let's see if it's closing for a train towards Warsaw or towards Sulejówek. I'm on the train towards Warszawa Wschodnia, which is its final station, because it's not the S2, it's the S20, which stops at Warszawa Wschodnia, not Warszawa Lotnisko Chopina, so the airport. We are at Warszawa Wileńska. In the last episode I was also here, but it looked a little bit different. It's because I'm on the other entrance. This is the main entrance, which is where the buses, trams and metro are. But on that side where I recorded, there was nothing there. This is the train that I'm taking. It's going to Tłuszcz, but I will leave at Warszawa Zaciszewino, which is where we started in the previous episode. After that, I'll take a bus to Warszawa Targówek because I am not going on the airport train anymore. Okay, what I did was pretty stupid. Instead of waiting 20 minutes at Warszawa Wileńska for the train to depart, I could have just taken a bus to Warszawa Zaciszewino. I just left the station Warszawa Zaciszewino. I'm at the bus. It's gonna depart in 1 minute, I hope. This is where I started recording in the previous episode. Now I'm gonna take the bus to Warszawa Targówek, and after that I'll take a bus, then the tram to Warszawa Główna, Warsaw main station. Guys, I don't know if I'm gonna make it to Warszawa Targówek and make it on time to the bus. I better, because if I'm late for one thing, then I have to completely change my plan. We are at Warszawa Targówek. This is the second time today that I had to run. Call me lazy. This is the platform going north to Legionowo and Warszawa Gdańska. Platform 2 over there goes to Warszawa Wschodnia, and over here only airport trains run here. So trains come here every hour, which makes it pretty hard to get here by train, which is why I took a bus. Guys, I've been bamboozled. The bus is coming in 5 minutes. Well, better safe than sorry. Welcome to the Warszawa Główna station, Warsaw main station. I still have no idea why it exists, because there's another station, Warszawa Ochota, which is like 50 or 100 meters away from here. But anyways, we're at platform 2. The train is right there. It's going to depart in like 10 minutes. There are plans to extend this all the way to Warszawa Wileńska. And that would be really cool if they made that railway line. It would be almost completely underground. But they won't make that, unfortunately. At least not in this millennium. This train is pretty old and pretty ugly. I mean, look at this seat pattern. It does not look good. Also, it's high floor, so you have to get up some steps before you get up on the train. I still haven't done this station, and this station. These 3 stations. Plan is to leave at Warszawa Ursus Niedźwiadek, then go on a bus to Warszawa Gołąbki, which is barely in Warsaw, but we'll count it. Then we'll go to Warszawa Ursus Północny, and then Warszawa Włochy, Warszawa Zachodnia, and then we'll transfer onto a train that stops at Warszawa Centralna, because that's a station we haven't been in yet. I mean, I've been right next to it, but I haven't been on the platform, so we don't count that. Well, this is great. I missed the bus. I accidentally went on a wrong bus. Nama also sektualny. and the next bus is in 20 minutes, and I'm not gonna make it on time. I'm walking to the station. Oh, I'm definitely gonna die. I have arrived at the station and I still have all my teeth, as you can see. Also, I didn't get mugged and I wasn't forced to join a gang. Here's the platform, so on and on. I could have taken the bus instead if it was going to be 3 minutes late. Let's go, my train finally arrived. It only took 10 minutes? Let's go! We made it on the final station, Warsaw Falenica. I'm on platform 1 because my train home is arriving any minute now. Let's go! And it's an hour faster than last time. Instead of 7 hours and 55 minutes, it's now 6 hours 50 something minutes. It'll be right here. Let's go. We did it. Thanks for watching. Bye.